Welcome to the SAMIS training videos presented by the Research Evaluation and Planning Department. Thank you for selecting the Multiple Participant Admin Point Entry Module video. This video will highlight the features and will serve as a guide to properly using the module. Using it greatly reduces the amount of time you spend entering data. To access this module, click on Multiple Participant Admin Point Entry found on the main menu of SAMIS. First, select the correct program and agency that you will be entering data. For this example, we are using a testing agency. This module has several filtering fields you can use. For the program sites option, you can filter your search by a specific site in your program. This will only be available if you have multiple sites for your contract. By selecting one program site, all your search results will be for participants at that site. If left unselected, your results will be for all participants in the program. For the episode date range, you can filter your search by a date range. The date range defaults to the corresponding fiscal year or can be altered to fit your needs. For the participant status filter, participants active during date range is the default setting. Participants currently open will include all currently open participants within the date range. Participants with episodes closed during date range and select service component still open option will include all closed participants within the episode date range. For this sample, we will use the default setting. The other two filters, involvement and CDG search criteria, are optional. Selection of the criteria in the performance measurement filters are most critical. You must select the service component that contains the performance measures you want to input data for. Some programs have multiple service components available, so please be sure you select the correct one. Please note that only participants that have this service component attached will show up on these searches. You must also select the performance measure outcome that contains the admin point you want to enter data for. Some programs have more than one performance measure, so be sure you select the correct one. The measure dropdown is specific for each performance measure and will not need to be changed. In this example, we will use most programs' DIBELS performance measure. Lastly, you must select an admin point to enter your data. There is a possibility that you have more than one admin point. Make sure you select the correct one. In this example, we will use most programs end of summer 2015. You have two options for which participants to include. Show only participants missing select admin point will display only the participants attached to the service component and missing the select admin point. Show all participants will display all participants attached to the service component. For this example, we will use the default of show only participants missing selected admin point. Once you selected all your search criteria, hit the search button to display your results. Please note that this is a testing site and the sample participants shown are fictional. Next, you will enter each participant's responses to the performance measure using the two available methods of a drop-down menu or fill in the blank. Please be sure to answer all questions. In the event you are unable to collect performance measure data, you may select an appropriate uncollected reason from the drop-down menu. Once you have entered the data, save your work by clicking the Save Changes button. If data was successfully saved, you will receive a pop-up notification. If you do not see the pop-up, your work has not been saved. If for any reason you need to undo data entry, hit the Cancel Changes button prior to saving changes. The new enhancement has filtering options. For example, if we wanted to select participants who were open in 2013, we would use the filter in the Episode Open Date column. The new enhancement also has a feature to select more participants per page. You can choose to view more than 20 participants at a time by selecting from the Items per Page drop-down menu. We suggest that you save changes before moving to the next page. Thank you for viewing the Multiple Participant Admin Point Entry SAMIS training video. If you have any other questions, please contact your research manager.